As mentioned previously, this was a sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I myself, inshallah, if Allah wills, I will be sitting the full 10 days at the Gaf this year in this masjid, and the lectures will be delivered by myself after Zuhr and Asr daily. Also, Salatul Tasbih will be performed every night after Salatul Taraweeh. And for those who are sitting at the Gaf, we will be doing Qiyamul Layl every night, and collective du'as and collective seeking forgiveness in the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there will be dhikr daily after Salatul Fajr, and we sleep after praying Salatul Ishaa, which is the reward of one Hajj and one Umrah. And the one who sits the full 10 days Sunnah at the Gaf, the reward is of 2 Hajj and 2 Umrahs. So it's a lovely opportunity to come in the house of Allah, contemplate, meditate, and draw closer to Allah and have your du'as accepted. So Sunday is the deadline to register. You can, I think they have left the forms on the table in the back there, or you can contact any member of the board or the masjid management and fill in the form, inshallah. Moving on, for those of our elders who pray on the chair, when you are praying on the chair, remember you're not physically going down in sujood, and your ruku, you're bowing. So when you are, a lot of common mistakes people make is when they're sitting and they go for ruku, they go like this, then they go back, and then they're going for sujood, they're doing the same posture that they done for the ruku. Remember, when you go for ruku, when you are sitting on the chair, if your ruku is that much, your sajda can't be the same. The sajda has to be more than the ruku. You have to differentiate. You can't do the same posture for ruku and sujood. There has to be a difference. So if you're doing ruku, you bow slightly. When you do sajda, your sajda should be, the bowing should be more than that of the ruku. And if you have a physical ailment, whatever reason, then you are exempt. You can sit on the chair and do it. Preferably, if you can, you sit on the floor and pray, rather than sitting on the chair. But if you have a valid excuse, you've contacted the Imam Sahib, told you you are exempt, then you can pray on the chair. So we just make sure that our bowing in ruku and sujood, there's a difference in between that. Yesterday I was speaking about tahara, the cleanliness. We got to wudu, ensuring that we perform our wudu correctly. Then we got to, so wudu was one. And then if you're still not able to concentrate, your clothes. You have to ensure your clothes are pure. Now, there are many, you can go deep into this, yeah? Firstly, was it purchased with halal income? Number 2, when you had najasa, filth on there, was it purified the way that the deen teaches us? Usually what happens is when you got najasa, so say for example, you had an exotic trip, and now you've removed your impure undergarment, and you've gone and placed it in the washing basket with all the other clothes. Now what happens? The women in the house, they don't know. They picked up the whole washing basket and they shoved it into the laundry, and they've washed it and it's come out. Now, has all the clothes in that laundry been purified? You'll be shocked to know. No. What's happened is that undergarment has impurified all the rest of the clothes as well. Because the amount of water which is going around that is just spinning it around. It's not cleansed it. You've made everything impure. You're coming and praying and you're thinking, why can't I concentrate? What should you have done? That undergarment, you should have gone and removed the impurity from it, cleaned it, and then placed it with the rest of the clothes. So this is something we, especially the youngsters, you youngsters need to make sure when you get any najasa, filth on your clothes, don't go and shove them with the rest of the clothes, Clean it yourself, be a bit of a responsible, wash it yourself, drain it, wash it, and then put it in the washing basket with the other clothes. So that's one thing we need to know. Another thing, the common problem, every Ramadan we have this issue. Say you've come, Salatul Ishaa is at 8:15. For some reason you got late. You were stuck in traffic, you couldn't find parking, whatever. Now you've walked into the masjid, Salatul Isha is done. The Imam stands for Taraweeh. You haven't prayed your Isha. What are you going to do? You're going to join the Taraweeh? No. Pray your 4 fard of your Isha first and then join the Taraweeh. Does that make sense? There is no Taraweeh without praying Salat at the fard of the Isha. If you go and pray your Taraweeh, that's not considered Taraweeh, it's considered Nafal. Just a Nafal prayer. And those of the brothers who leave after 8 units. There's a hadith which mentions our mother, Al-Mu'mineen. She mentions that Rasulullah ﷺ used to pray 8 units in Ramadan and out of Ramadan. Question is Taraweeh prayed out of Ramadan? No. It's prayed only in Ramadan. There is no Taraweeh out of Ramadan. Which means this hadith was not mentioned regarding Taraweeh. It was mentioned regarding Tahajjud. Yeah? So those brothers who pray the 8 for whatever reason, remember, Taraweeh is Sunnatul Muakkada. But the witr is wajib. Remember, you have fard, absolutely you have to do. Obligatory. Wajib, imperative. Wajib is in the Hanafi school, but in the other schools, it's fard as well. The 3 witr are like fard. If you're praying Taraweeh and you're not praying the witr, wake up. You have to pray your 4 fard, pray your Taraweeh, pray. If you're not praying your witr here with the Imam, we stated for 20, and then the Imam does the witr, we pray behind the Imam with the witr. If you're leaving after 8, you have to ensure, you can't leave something obligatory and do something which is sunnah or optional. It doesn't make sense. You have to do what's fard first before doing anything else. So if you're leaving at 8, make sure you pray your witr before you go to bed, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair.